going on, guys? This is Drew with Drew Drives at Grubbs Family Dealerships, and today we're going for a drive in this 2024 Lexus ES300H. This vehicle has a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder hybrid powertrain with roughly 205 horsepower or 215 horsepower and 164 pound-feet of torque, and it has a CVT transmission. This vehicle can get up to 44 miles per gallon combined, which is really good. The ES300H is a very nice luxurious sedan with great fuel economy, and it's great for commuting. So this one also has the premium package, which will give you open pore wood trim. You also get the bigger screen in the premium package as well. You have a big sunroof, and you also get cooled seats, and a heated steering wheel in the premium trim. Here's your reverse camera. Digital gauge cluster. You have the drive mode selector up there with normal, eco, and sport modes. And you can also change the seat control or heated seats, ventilated seats, and heated steering wheel in the screen itself. And the seats are very comfortable in this car, which makes sense. All Lexus ES seats are always really comfortable, and this is a really nice sedan. ES350, ES350F Sport, ES300H, whatever Lexus ES you get is always going to be very nice. And I love the door handles in Lexus. Like, they're metal and they're really nice. I don't think all of them have it. And pretty good center console storage as well. You also have an EV mode as well. But let's walk around this car and see how it looks like. All right. You have metallic black color. I believe this is caviar. I might be wrong though. It looks like caviar, the color. You have the spindle grille. You also have the really nice Lexus daytime running lights, and you have a, I think that's an HID projector bulb, and it looks like the turn signals are incandescent bulbs. I wish they were LED, but either way, it looks good. And here are the rear seats on this vehicle. You have a nice deck lid spoiler, ES300H badge on the back. Trunk is pretty spacious. The Lexus ES has always had a pretty spacious trunk for a sedan. I like that space. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I like the chrome trim. It makes it look classy. You also have chrome trim on the bumper and above the headlights. Everything looks good. And obviously at low speeds the car will just cruise through with no sound. It's going to be basically on full electric power, which is really nice. Just glides, feels like an EV at these low speeds. So acceleration's okay. I mean, with the power it has, it's not with it being an ES300H, you wouldn't expect it to be really fast or anything. That is not what this car is about. It's supposed to just be a really comfortable daily driver. I mean, like, it has good low end torque, of course, for the hybrid powertrain. You can get through traffic, but you can't expect it to be super fast. But honestly, for like having 200 something, roughly low 200 horsepower and 164 pound-feet of torque, it's actually pretty, it actually moves pretty quick for what it is, considering it's a big sedan too. It's no Prius or anything like that. And it's really smooth. Yeah, like the low end torque is really good, but once you get into like the mid-range power, it diminishes a little bit. You can also put in the sport mode for the transmission too if you want it to be sportier in that sense, and you can also put it in sport mode there. But either way, it's really comfortable, really smooth. It really feels like it's just gliding along the road. and it's really, really nice. And like if you want to have a long commute, you'll be very comfortable in this vehicle, and you'll get fantastic fuel economy. Like that's what I said. The like 44 miles per gallon combined. That's fantastic. Or that might be highway, but either way, that's still amazing, you know. Really, really nice car. And I really like the placement of the sport or the drive mode selector on the ES, like in the IS and stuff, and some other Lexus. It's like over here, but I like it over there. It's pretty cool. Cooled seats work pretty well. And this screen you find in a lot of newer Lexus cars and Toyota products. It's very easy to use because Lexus is going away from the touchpad, which I'm really glad they are, because it really was never good implementation of an infotainment system. But this screen's very easy to use. Like, it's kind of hard not to know how to use this screen. It has everything you need. You have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Very nice. And also, I forgot to mention the wireless charging tray. I love the placement of it. Very nice. Some cars don't get the wireless charging tray placement right. Like, they put it in weird locations, like the center console, or, you know, in places where you wouldn't really think to put your phone. But this is really good. Little things like that matter to me, you know, like the ergonomics of an interior. I think it's very important to have placement of stuff in which it's easy to access. Like for example, my M3, I have a 2021 G80 M3. And a lot of BMWs, the wireless charging tray is over there, which I like, but in my car it's in the glove box, so I never use it. And I have stuff in my glove box, so I can't really use that little thing to put it in there. So it's a kind of a waste. But this car gets the wireless charging tray very well. And I do think the premium package in this car is really important, because like it'll give you like these little luxury features in the wood trim, and you get like a leather dash and the big screen, because the smaller screen in the base ES350 and ES300 doesn't really look good. I like the bigger screen a lot better. Makes the interior look more premium. So those are all very important stuff. And I'm not sure, I think actually all of them come with the digital gauge cluster, but I don't know if like the regular one doesn't. I might have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure it does. Because I know like a regular Lexus IS has like the analog gauges, but you have to get an F Sport in order to get the full digital gauge cluster. But yeah, the ES has always been this car's been around for so long. It's always been a staple in the luxury sedan market for many United States buyers, and I think it's a great car, and this ES300H is no different. It's very, very nice to drive, and seems like a great daily driver with great fuel economy, and a great car to cruise in traffic or road trips, whichever one you want to do. But overall, that concludes this video. Thank you for watching another video of Drew Drives. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. And be sure to check out the link to Grubb's Family Dealerships in the description below if you like to shop for very nice, high quality luxury sedans like this Lexus ES300H.